decided not to go again.
No.
Okay, we'll call our meeting to order.
Ride buses now,
Hey, we do. Yes, okay. Thanks for listening. I wasn't sure if anybody's going to pay attention or not. So,
Well, when you raised your voice to us, we were like, okay.
I forgot to use my mail it. So, additions or deletions to the agenda, or we'll entertain a motion to accept it as presented.
Well, I don't know, according to the Morning Sun, we have camels. Should that be on our agenda?
We have what?
Camels, I missed that.
It was a typo. Something in the Morning Sun, and it said something about the city and camels, and I think they meant cancel, and they spelled it camels.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to ask Eric.
Well, I don't want any camels.
Well, this might be nice for the celebration on Friday night. You know?
Good. They can walk down the street.
Get 3 wise men and the camel or two. And
So no addition.
Holy Spirit.
There we go. There
No
we go.
camels, no addition.
There we go.
we've had reindeer. I don't think
Yeah.
camels. Did I hear a motion?
I support.
Support? Okay, thank you. Sorry. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion is carried. We have an agenda. Thank you. Roll call. Are we completed?
Yes.
We have roll.
Thank you.
Pledge of Allegiance would be next. If everyone please rise and join us in the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you very much. Moving on down the list, we entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the November 26, 2024 regular meeting minutes.
So moved.
Support.
We have a motion and support. Are there any comments or questions, additions, deletions? Hearing none, all those in favor please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. The motion is carried. Moving on down to resolutions. First up, we would consider a resolution of adoption of an annual resolution of intent for fiscal year 2026, declaring Alma Transit's intent to provide public transportation services and apply for state, federal financial assistance with this annual plan in accordance with Public Act 51. Your pleasure.
Move to adopt.
Support.
We have a motion support. Any background for us?
Just as it says, it's an annual. This is our budget. This is our funding request to the state of Michigan that we do each year. And then we take care of the next piece after this. But we have to do this if we want the state's money. So,
We've done it before.
yes, we have.
Yep.
Anybody have comments or questions? Okay, hearing none, all those in favor please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion's carried, thank you. Resolution 2, consideration of adoption of a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a Michigan Department of Transportation fiscal year 2026 contract clauses certification for Alma Transit, acknowledging review of contract clauses and compliance requirements on behalf of the city of Alma.
Move to adopt.
Support.
Motion support. And again, comments or
Again.
questions, or you have some background?
This is the second part that we receive those funds. We will follow the rules and guidelines of the Department of Transportation.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
So there.
Well, this is the strings that are attached, correct? Okay.
Correct.
Anybody else, comments or questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion's carried. Strings are attached. Moving to agreements. First up is consideration of a resolution to approve a memo of understanding with the Alma Public Schools. This would be for temporary housing of farm animals on school grounds for the sole purpose of Alma Public Schools Agriculture Education Program and FFA programs.
Move to approve.
Support.
We have a motion and support. We talked about it before. Do you have anything to add? or
Nothing more to add,
anything for the public?
other than, we discussed this at our last meeting. This is to provide, as it says in the wording on the agenda, for Alma Public Schools to provide practice, good farming practices dealing with farm animals. They already do some farming, like with crops, be it, I believe they do corn, some wheat, and they've done, I believe, some hay to teach the students best practices for that. They would like to do this on site to both their ag and FFA programs, and according to our ordinance, we don't allow farm animals to help them along those ways for their educational purposes. We've drafted this in conjunction with this memo of understanding, in conjunction with them, some stipulations to do so. The types of animals are spelled out when they can be on site, when they have to leave the site. Manure removal, all those items are in the memo of understanding, and is something that can be easily taken away if those items are not followed. So this was really to protect our ordinance from other folks coming to us saying, hey, the school has this, why can't I? Well, they're doing it for these educational purposes and this alone, and here are their stipulations.
This is where the camels come in.
This is what the
I was just gonna ask that question.
Okay, anybody else? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. The motion is carried. Thank you. Next is consideration of resolution authorizing the city manager to sign the Gratiot County Land Bank access and demolition agreement for the property at 200-206, or 200 through 206 Prospect Avenue, which is within the State Street Plaza properties.
Move to approve.
Support.
Motion support. Can you give a little more background for?
Yeah, I'm happy to say that a few months ago, I came back to the board here and we applied through some land bank funding through the state of Michigan through our Gratiot Land Bank for the 4th round of blight elimination for the building at 200 Prospect. We were denied. Those funds were used other places. Here we are a few months later, the state of Michigan had some funds come available, which most likely meant that those funds that were dedicated to another community, they weren't going to use them or they didn't have time to use them. So those opened back up. They reached back out to our land bank, said, is your application that you had here still good? And we said, yes. So they have issued those dollars to the Gratiot County Land Bank, and this will get that building demoed and start doing on our path that we talked about with the passenger rail line area there. So this will get that without spending any money out of our general fund whatsoever.
Are we doing all of it?
All of it.
Okay,
Yep,
because there was a question that, yeah,
The
okay.
whole building will down.
Okay, good.
Just the one building.
Just the red
Just the one,
Not the
yeah.
big building.
Right, no, right, just a little, yeah.
Just want to clarify.
Yes.
No, the big building
Yeah,
too.
one right next to the railroad tracks. Long-term, that is not an ideal place. I mean, you would not be able to build a building that close to the rail bank ever. So it's just not worth the money it's going to take for us to invest if you were going to rehab the building and use it. It's best to get it out of the way, remove it, and then as we go down the path of the passenger rail, we'll look at somewhere along that area for a train depot / platform. So.
Yay.
That's great. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed would be no. The motion is carried. Thank you. Item 3, consideration of a resolution to approve the cooperative health insurance agreement between the City of Alma and the Alma Housing Commission, and to also authorize the mayor to execute the agreement on behalf of the city.
To approve.
Support. Motion support.
This is just our agreement we've talked about. Yep. That we have a 5-year agreement for an extension in this agreement for another 5. And it's, to help the benefit of us as a city to keep us above those 50 employees, to keep our rates in a large employer, and also help on the Housing Commission side to hopefully give them a better option on their health insurance costs as well. So.
Comments or questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion is carried. Thank you. Moving down to reports of officers, boards, and committees. The commission may receive the following reports by one resolution, or any commissioner may remove any of the items within the section for individual discussion and vote. Before us tonight, we have the Alma Parks Committee November 25, 2024 draft meeting minutes. The Planning Commission December 2nd, 2024 draft meeting minutes. The Downtown Development Authority December 4th, 2024 draft meeting minutes. The November 2024 building permits report, and the Alma Transit November 2024 report. The Alma Police Department November 2024 report. The Finance Officers report, and the City Manager's report.
Move to receive 1 through 7.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion through 1 through 7. Are there any comments or questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any of those opposed, no. The motion is carried. We receive 1 through 7.
Move to receive number 8.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion support for the city manager's report. Would you like to go, Eric?
Yes, very short comments tonight. Just a reminder to the commission and to the community that with the way the holidays fall this year, we have moved our second meeting of the month to December 17th, which is actually next Tuesday. Which then creates a different issue for us, that to send out checks and things, people don't usually want to wait more than a couple weeks usually. So we will be needing to do a special check run to get people paid before our next meeting, which would be January 14th. That is allowed for us to take care of that as staff in our payment policy. So what will happen is we'll run that special payment, and then we'll bring those invoices and checks to you for ratification so that they are all seen by you here as the commission. But we'll have to do that to take care of that. I don't know if the time we've had that big of a gap between meetings, but
Yeah, it's almost a month.
Yep. So that's what we'll have to do, but we get both our meetings in this month. Also, on the transit app, it's still young. We just opened it last week. Like with any app, there's a learning curve. It's actually moving fairly quickly. Our staff is adapting quickly, and our riders are adapting quickly. There's still some things that people have gotten used to over the years of how things are set up that just aren't going to be necessarily that way specifically. But as Brett said to me today, the company that has the software, it uses, like everything else, AI, and it learns as the drivers are out doing that, and so it does become smarter and more efficient in the routes that it's taking. So, but we're working through all those, and like anything else, it's new. We already talked about the Gratiot County Land Bank grant. Just wanted to let the commission know that we did resubmit again this year with the Healthy Pine River Committee to the 2025 Eagle Dam Risk Reduction Program. Again, we applied for monies to hopefully, knock on wood, to fund a feasibility study. And the purpose of that feasibility study is to look at options for the dam and the impoundment going into the future. So as we talk about what is the proper thing to do for the community and get input from the community on options, we have those items in front of us instead of just making guesses what might be the best option going forward. So we applied for that again, and that went in this week, and this is the pre-application. So if we're successful there, then we submit the full application. And then lastly, just a reminder, this weekend is to come home to Alma for the holidays. Friday night, everything kicks off at 5:30. The parade right around that time period. So if you have some time, come on down and enjoy. It's fun.
Definitely.
And if you bought anything, the cash giveaway starts at 8 o'clock. And then Saturday is the Jingle Bell Run. And if this gets out to everybody beforehand, I'm still looking for a couple more volunteers to run out for the race. And then again, new this Sunday is the Holiday Home Tour, and they have 6 homes on the tour. And the tickets are available at 43 North, it's Enlightenment, and Cindy Lou's Sweet Creations, and you will be able to buy them at the early packet pickup at the Hardware on Friday evening as well. And just in case you do buy your tickets early, each home will have the tickets available, so you can purchase them and they stamp them as you go. So, and all proceeds of the Holiday Home Tour go to the Amy Wright Mansion Restoration.
Cool.
So, that's it.
Okay. Who has the first question? Hearing none. All those in favor of receiving the report, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed to that, please no. Motion is carried and report is received. Thank you. Next, appointments. We are to consider a resolution to appoint the city manager and mayor to the Greater Gratiot Development Incorporated Board of Directors for 1-year terms, expiring December 31st, 2025.
Move to approve.
Support.
Motion support. Comments or questions? Routine. All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion is carried. Thank you. Next up is the consideration of a resolution to reappoint Janine Wright to the Alma Housing Commission for a 5-year term, which will expire December 31st, 2029.
Move to approve. Support.
Motion support. Any comments or questions?
She knows about it, right?
Yeah.
She will tomorrow. No, I'm sure she does.
She does. No, she does. She does.
All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion is carried. Thank you to Mrs. Wright for serving. Consideration of a resolution to appoint Joshua Cromer to the Elma Planning Commission for the balance of Sonia Gibson's term, which will end June 30th, 2027.
Move approval.
Support.
Got a motion support. Comments or questions?
Joshua.
He
She does
he
know.
does know, okay. All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion is carried. Thank you. I don't see any new business or unfinished business, so next is appropriations. Is there any interest in paying the bills tonight?
Move to pay the bills.
Support.
Okay, does anybody have any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
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 Any opposed, no. That motion is carried. Commissioner comments. Roxanne, would you like to lead off tonight?
I don't have anything tonight.
Guess I'm quick. Danny?
Got nothing else to add, thank you.
Okay. Roger?
Merry Christmas.
There you go.
We got a ways to go.
It's coming fast.
Yeah, it is coming fast. Here it is, the end of the year, and I thought it was January about 20 minutes ago. But yeah, Friday night should be fun. That's always a good time, and a lot of people. I hope the weather holds. I think it's supposed to, isn't it? Or are we looking for rain? Rain?
It's going to be sunny all night long.
There you
good.
go.
Sunny all night long.
Think fast.
Yes.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay, thank you, Roger. Lori?
A couple things. The best Christmas pageant ever is at the Strand. Sunday is sold out, but there are still tickets for Friday, Saturday. It's simply adorable. Great entertainment. I hope you come and support the kids. Also, I'm not 100% sure I can be here next Tuesday, so I just wanted to take this time to say it's been an honor serving on this commission. All of you are just upstanding citizens and great commissioners, and it's been a pleasure. And I know firsthand now that our city is in good hands with Eric and his team. You're all just really pretty fabulous, and I have nothing but praise for our mayor. It really has been a great experience. It was, I really would recommend I wish everybody could sit on this commission because you really get more of an idea of how the workings of the city happen, and it was very educational. And it's been my pleasure, though. It's been my pleasure. I hope I could be here next Tuesday, so I'll just give my speech again next Tuesday if I'm here. But just in case I wasn't
We'll
here.
save your seat.
Yeah.
One more day.
Okay. Just in case I couldn't make it, just wanted to say it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Lori. And thank you for serving. If you don't happen to make it back,
Thank you, Lori.
Thanks.
certainly want to acknowledge that. Michelle? Okay, Drew?
I would echo the best Christmas pageant ever. It was a fantastic show, a lot of fun. But I also want to mention, I was up in Mount Pleasant watching the Frozen show, and the woman behind me said, boy, there are a lot of Elma kids in this show. And I counted it up, and there are 10 kids from Elma in that show, and I know that so many of them got their start with the Summer Youth Workshop here in town, and just appreciate the Glovers and everything they've always done with that.
We've got some amazing people that volunteer for a lot of
Yes.
programs in town.
It's spreading throughout the area, so our talent.
And ditto, Drew's daughter is in that show, Frozen in Mount Pleasant, so also support them if you can. So they did a great job. Maria's doing a great job.
Sarah?
I'm good.
Nothing for you? Eric? Okay. I would just echo that. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope it's safe and happy for everybody. Can't wait for the festivities this weekend. Should be great. Are there any members of the public that would like to address the commission? If you would like to, please go to the podium, state your name and address.
Craig's going to talk.
Peer pressure.
Catch you by surprise here. Craig Zeiss, address 201 South Franklin in St. Louis. Actually, nothing to do with the Housing Commission. I just want to echo some of the comments about the Gratiot County Players. I don't know if you know this, but two of the gals that were in, I don't remember how many years ago, the singing Gratiot Talent, Gratiot Idol, did end up going to television, and they were like in the top 15 of not America's Got Talent, but the singing
American Idol or something. One of them.
Voice.
One of them.
One of those shows. Anyways,
They're all the same.
yeah, the two sisters did end up going. So we've made it out of Gratiot County.
Yay. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. Anybody else? Seeing everybody shake their heads, so with that, we entertain a motion to adjourn for the evening.
So moved.
Got a motion? And I hear support. All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. The motion is carried. We are adjourned. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas and safe travels to all
Merry
your family.
Christmas stuff.